The 6 least attractive hobbies for women according to men. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today, we're diving into a list of hobbies that men often find least attractive in women. Now, this topic has been getting a lot of attention online, especially on social media, so I thought it would be interesting to share some thoughts and discuss why certain hobbies might be perceived this way. Before we jump into the list, let me start by saying that what you choose to do in your free time is your choice. Hobbies are personal, and they should bring you joy, not be selected based on what someone else might find attractive. That said, I think it's fun to explore this topic from a male perspective and maybe even gain some insight into how different interests are perceived. Number 1. Celebrity obsession or gossiping. One of the least attractive hobbies, according to many men, is an obsession with celebrities or constantly gossiping about the latest drama. While staying updated on entertainment news can be harmless, an intense preoccupation with the lives of celebrities can signal misplaced priorities. For many men, this hobby conveys a lack of substance or focus on personal growth. They may perceive it as someone living vicariously through others' lives rather than cultivating their own. If every conversation revolves around who's dating who in Hollywood or the latest reality TV drama, it can become quickly exhausting. Moreover, gossiping, whether about celebrities or personal acquaintances, often comes across as judgmental or negative. Men generally prefer women who lift others up rather than tear them down with constant gossip. It's not just about the content of the conversations, but what it says about a person's mindset. Engaging in gossip can imply insecurity or a need for validation through the judgment of others, which many men find unattractive. Instead, men appreciate women who focus on meaningful topics, personal passions, and productive discussions that inspire and motivate growth. Being curious and discussing a wide range of topics beyond pop culture shows emotional maturity and intellectual depth. For men, it's not about completely avoiding entertainment or light conversations, but rather having a balance. A woman who is more engaged with her personal ambitions and hobbies, rather than the fleeting lives of celebrities, tends to be seen as more grounded and desirable in the long run. Number 2. Shopping as a hobby. Shopping as a hobby can also be a turnoff for some men. While there's nothing inherently wrong with enjoying the occasional shopping trip or being interested in fashion, when it becomes a central part of someone's identity, it can give the impression of materialism. Men who are more focused on experiences, personal growth, or deeper connections may view this hobby as shallow or indicative of misplaced values. When shopping is a constant pastime or a way to cope with boredom or emotions, it may reflect a lack of depth. Excessive shopping, particularly for things that are not necessary, can be viewed as a sign of consumerism or superficiality. Men often appreciate women who can find fulfillment in activities beyond material possessions, whether it's pursuing hobbies, developing skills, or simply enjoying life's simpler pleasures. Another aspect is the financial strain it can create. Men who are financially responsible may see habitual shopping as irresponsible or unsustainable in the long term. It's not just about the money spent, but the idea that true happiness and fulfillment come from meaningful experiences and connections, not from accumulating material goods. Men often admire women who have a balanced approach to finances and place value on enriching experiences rather than compulsive shopping sprees. Number 3. Extreme fitness or diet culture. While staying healthy and fit is something that many men admire, an obsession with extreme fitness or diet culture can be off-putting. Men often appreciate a woman who takes care of her body, but when it becomes an all-consuming focus, it may feel like there's little room for anything else. Extreme fitness regimens or constantly talking about restrictive diets can come across as overly self-absorbed or even unhealthy. Many men find balance attractive, someone who can enjoy life, indulge in the occasional treat, and maintain a positive relationship with food and fitness. Men might feel disconnected if every meal or outing is dictated by a strict fitness schedule or dietary plan. It can also suggest a preoccupation with physical appearance over emotional or intellectual well-being. In addition, the pressure of adhering to such stringent lifestyle choices can create tension in a relationship. Men often want to enjoy shared experiences, whether it's trying new foods, going out for drinks, or relaxing without the constant focus on calorie counting or gym schedules. Number 4. Excessive social media use. In today's digital age, social media plays a huge role in many people's lives, but excessive use can create significant problems in relationships. Men, like women, often value face-to-face interactions, meaningful conversations, and quality time. When a woman is constantly glued to her phone, scrolling through Instagram, posting stories, or obsessively checking notifications, it can detract from the intimacy and connection in the relationship. For many men, this level of distraction feels like they're competing with the virtual world for attention. Excessive social media use also has the potential to create insecurities within a relationship. Constantly comparing oneself to influencers or friends online can fuel unhealthy expectations or create unnecessary tension. Men often prefer a woman who is confident in her own life rather than someone who seeks validations through likes and follows. Moreover, if a relationship's private moments are constantly shared with the public on social media, it can erode a sense of intimacy and trust. Not everything needs to be posted or put on display, and many men appreciate a partner who values privacy and cherishes moments without feeling the need to broadcast them. There's also the emotional impact of social media that men find unattractive. Platforms like Instagram, TikTok, or Facebook can foster unrealistic beauty standards, body image issues, or lead to an unhealthy focus on external validation. Men admire women who can enjoy social media but prioritize building real-world connections and nurturing the relationship in meaningful, tangible ways. Number 5. Extreme pet obsession. While most men find a love for animals endearing and often share a fondness for pets themselves, an extreme obsession with pets can sometimes be viewed as a red flag. There's a fine line between being a caring pet owner and allowing your life to revolve entirely around your pet. When a woman's identity becomes too intertwined with her pets, it can create an imbalance in priorities. Men often appreciate women who can love their pets while still maintaining personal independence and focus on the broader aspects of life, such as relationships, careers, and personal growth. For many men, an extreme pet obsession can signal that emotional energy is being disproportionately funneled into the animal rather than into human connections. For example, if every plan or activity has to be tailored around a pet schedule, or if conversations consistently revolve around the pet's habits, it may start to feel overwhelming. Men might interpret this as a sign of emotional overdependence on the pet, potentially hindering emotional closeness in the relationship. It's also important to consider the dynamics of a relationship where one partner may not share the same level of attachment to the pet. If a man feels that he's competing with a pet for attention or affection, it can create feelings of resentment or frustration. While most people adore pets, an over-the-top attachment, such as constant Instagram updates about the pet or treating the pet like a human, might become off-putting. Men typically find balance attractive, having a healthy love for your furry friends without letting it dominate your life. Number 6. Online shopping addiction. With the convenience of online shopping, it's easy to understand why some people find themselves scrolling through stores and filling carts with items they don't necessarily need. However, when online shopping turns into an addiction, it can be a significant turnoff for men. An online shopping addiction can signal a deeper issue of impulse control or a tendency to seek happiness through material possessions. Men who are financially conscious or who value experiences over material goods may find this habit particularly unattractive. Excessive online shopping can also give the impression of irresponsibility, both financially and emotionally. Constantly buying unnecessary items or spending hours browsing through sales can lead to financial strain or create unnecessary clutter. For men, this behavior can reflect a lack of focus on long-term goals or meaningful priorities. They may worry about how this habit will impact shared financial responsibilities in the future, especially if the woman lacks awareness of the financial consequences. Well, there you have it, and thanks for watching.